Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bigger Than Race, exposure to all things truth, whether you like it or not, with unique perspectives from different beings from all walks of life. This is Bigger Than Race. Investigate truth on your own terms.
Welcome back to Bigger Than Race. You know who this is? This is your boy, Brando. Ladies and gentlemen, on the screen you can see Netvrk. Connected. 6 degrees of separation. Shout out to everybody in the Bigger Than Race community, all Patreon members. I'm going to show you in this video exactly how we are able to find 6 degrees of separation and how research and connecting the dots is the most important thing that you can ever utilize in regards to cryptocurrency. Netvrk is tied to some of the biggest players within this crypto space. Talking about Animoca, which leads to every goddamn body. Now, I want you to pay attention to Netvrk going forward because it will rise. But there's also an ecosystem of assets that we can be partaking in. Some of them I've already shared with you guys, in the recent November Wizard picks. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who just try to look at the logo and think that's all you need to do, you are going to miss some grave assets that are about to be revealed to you in this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you none other than Netvrk. Shape your reality in the Metaverse. Let's go.
Netvrk.
Three years ago, we began building a virtual reality universe where anyone can use their imagination to create their own virtual worlds. Today, we are thrilled to demonstrate the power of Netvrk's VR sandbox, where users can seamlessly create their own virtual universe. Meet other people, earn money, and so much more. All you need are Netvrk's user-friendly VR tools and the power of your imagination. The first incredible thing about Netvrk is the way the land is created. All locations in Netvrk are uniquely generated by our proprietary software, meaning no mountain, river, forest, or other natural formation is similar to another one in Netvrk, making each piece of land completely unique. Users can also redesign the land by changing the land generation settings, or easily sculpt on top of it using our user-friendly sculpting tools. After creating their land, users can, for example, drag and drop complete buildings or other items onto their land, which are sourced from Netvrk's marketplace. In addition, designers, developers, and users will be able to upload their own supported assets and instantly offer them for all in-app purchases, or trade them with other users using Netvrk's marketplace. Netvrk enables users to quickly test their creation by switching between creative and immersive modes. We want users to be able to create their own unique virtual place as easily as it is to open a page in current social media networks, and immediately invite their friends and other visitors for different purposes, such as socializing, gaming, training, and even work. We have developed tools to help users build better, faster, and easier. With our tools, users with no technical computer skills can perform a variety of tasks, such as cloning, deleting, aligning, adding physics, and more. Users can also interact with elements that have physical attributes, such as gravity, weight, or breakability. Network also enables building assets, which are individual shapes that can be connected together, creating a variety of structures with their own unique purposes. We envision many future use cases, such as training simulations, education, architecture, product demonstrations, and even virtual blogging. Users are also able to create games on their land. Creating games in Network is as easy as simply dragging and dropping ready-to-use gameplay assets from the marketplace straight onto the land. Users can seamlessly switch between creation and immersive modes, and easily create and play the game they've always wanted to make, but could never do because of the technical skills required to make computer games. You can see here how a game is created in Netvrk using interactive game elements such as traps, weapons, enemies, explosive crates, collectibles, and more. Our beta testers have reported that building a game in Network doesn't feel like work. Rather, Network offers a fun, easy, and thrilling creative process that naturally evolves as users progress. At Network, the possibilities are as endless as your imagination. So are you ready to join the VR revolution? Please visit netvrk.co to learn more today.
Are you ready for the revolution? I don't know if you are, because it seems like some of you might be lacking in there certain areas where you need to be. If you're not ready for the revolution, we're here to get you ready for it. Netvrk. Well, they probably say network because the V is silent, but whatever. But as we are on the website of this great asset, it says be the first in Network's new Metaverse. They have several other videos as well. Recently, I partook in the transport sale that they had most recently. Actually, let me see if I can find it here just so that you guys can see what I'm talking about and why some of these assets for these metaverses are going to be very important and or valuable, especially when you want to go into metaverse and you don't have any vehicle, you don't have any house. If you even just wanted to cruise around in a car, you couldn't do that. But being early and being an early adopter and seeing the future and why it's important to buy things before the hype, and ladies and gentlemen, you have come to the right place. Now, this was the recent transport sale by a big time artist. I forget his name, but he's done work for all of the major movies you could ever imagine. Avatar, all the big James Cameron movies. But I want to show you what's coming. Simple, quick, and straight to the point. Now, Metaverse Network has a lot of deep partnerships with many different companies, blockchain projects. The Metaverse has not launched yet, but they are selling land, vehicles, different things of that nature. But today I'm not here just to talk to you about Netvrk. I'm here to talk to you about the other assets that it has in its ecosystem. Now, it says here the market size, the global augmented and virtual reality market was valued at around USD 26.7 billion in 2018 and is expected to reach approximately USD 114 billion, 0.7 billion by 2025 at a CAGR of 63% between 2019 and 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a significant growth rate. And if you don't have particular assets in your portfolio that is going to grow along with this market cap towards 2025 and beyond, ladies and gentlemen, you are just setting yourself up for non-returns. I mean, this is right in front of your face. Why do you think Seek VR is mooning the way that it is? Why do you think Capacity is going to be mooning the way that it is? Why do you think Block V is going to be mooning the way that it is? 45 billion VR gaming market expected to grow in 2022 to 45 billion. Now, the VR market revenue is 26.8 billion by 2022. 80 plus million global VR users base expected to grow from 70 million users in 2020 to 216 million 2025. Now, 68 plus million VR headset sales expected to grow to 68 million by 2022. Now, guys, this can all be accelerated with a lockdown. That's all it takes. It's one simple black swan event to push things forward by 3 years. They tell you it's out to 2025, but quite frankly, I believe this can happen a lot sooner. Now, we know the problem, which is with so much potential, what is keeping VR from becoming mainstream? It's a lack of quality content, which is being solved right now. Entry issues, which is also being solved by platforms like Seek. Absence of monetization, which is also being changed by the adoption of blockchain and gaming within this whole new gamers economy that's being birthed. Solution: a social VR platform with powerful creation tools and infrastructure to easily create, share, experience, and monetize VR. Unlimited amount of unique content. Users at all levels can create VR worlds/apps. And the monetization and rewards for participation. This is a beautiful thing, y'all. Beautiful. Now, it even gets even better. Of course, you got staking and all those good things, but all these rounds are closed, unfortunately. But we get to the nitty gritty, the good stuff, baby. Boom! All of the good stuff. So, see, this is how I go about 6 degrees of separation. Because when you come to a crypto site, they have partners. And me, I'm not a lazy researcher. I will research everything on this goddamn page in order for me to find what I need to find. Some people just want surface information, but you'll never be able to get to the gems without doing the research. Now, some recent wizard picks just put out. We have Leprechaun. You have, what else is over here? Munch, Deep Space, and I believe that is it. But there is some great assets on here that I think should be explored. You also see partnerships with Singularity Net, Polygon, Swap, Certec, Charlie 3, D-Race. Now, if you understand 6 degrees of separation, and I know this because I know who's who in the zoo in regards to these companies here, and I know these backers. So this is how you know that Animoca Brands is connected to Netvrk. It is connected because of Bondly. Animoca Brands bought out Bondly and is the majority owner of Bondly. So this is how you know Animoca is connected. And we know connections lead to other connections. Many opportunities. Now I'm going to delve into a little of the ones that we did speak on. And I also have a video coming out in regards to Bondly. But Leprechaun. Leprechaun is a gem that I've discovered doing some research on the polka dot ecosystem. I don't know why it's taking a minute to load up, but it's coming. Leprechaun. When I bought into this, the website wasn't even updated yet. So they have changed some things, reimagining entertainment through technology. And most recently, I found out that gambling has shot up. I think the gambling industry, I want to say it was $48 billion that they made in Q3 of this year. 48 billion. So imagine, this is before gaming and new gambling and blockchain gaming is going to be taken off to the next level. A lot of that increase because of the aid of online gambling. But we do know online gambling is going to be emerging in the blockchain crypto scene as well. So Leprechaun is a blockchain-driven ecosystem of DeFi, games, and NFTs delivered on our gas-free Ethereum-compatible sidechain, Leprechaun. We believe that the world of video games, from AA titles for PC and console to the casual games you play on your phone, will be the first killer on-ramp to blockchain for mainstream audiences. Leprechaun's mission is to provide the technology and know-how that enables mainstream game developers to incorporate blockchain into their games to improve player utility and experience. All of Leprechaun's activities are steps towards that goal. So they have some of their games here. Leprechaun City, Fans Predict, Shamrock Studios. Shamrock Studios is where they create some of these games. And they also created a game called Get the Cats, which is already launched on the App Store and blah, blah, blah. You could watch this little trailer here just so you can see what they got. So this is AR based. So you can really have the cat in his house, in your house. So some of the most stupidest things can make the most money. And trust me when I tell you, gaming is going to bring lots of money. Lots of return on investment. Let's get back to Leprechaun's website. So they have Leprechaun City. And they're building more and more games as well. Leprechaun City is going to... You can play Lucky Will currently. And they have some other games that they're coming soon. Pachinko, UFO Machine. And they're going to keep developing. So it's good to get in these things early before they go up. Because anything with DeFi and gaming is a bridge and a gateway to the future. Here's some of their partners, as you can see, and their participants in their IDOs and previously funded rounds came from these firms right here, these VCs. So let's go back to Netvrk. And we told you about another one called Deep Space. Explore and dominate space. Deep Space is the first play to earn blockchain metaverse where you can create and rule your own civilizations, conquer new lands, and explore unknown universes. Virtual sandbox. Remember, I put this on the Wizard Picks as well. Hopefully you guys got in. Win valuable assets on Deep Space Battlegrounds. Endless metaverse full of virtual assets. And you can subscribe for new news. So the platform. Set a course for your space adventure. They got the beta version getting ready to come out. Welcome to the future of NFT markets and VR space. You can build your empires into the battle markets. Immerse yourself in VR. Anything you can be able to plug into VR with is something that you want to hold on to. A lot of times I put these things in front of you guys early, it goes unnoticed. We don't have the time to keep pounding in on the same information over and over again. You got to be able to see the vision of the future as I put it to you, as we put it to you, and establish a position, especially if it's leading in these emerging markets and or leading in these new areas of life that are being created and whole entire ecosystems are being built around them. I mean, for God's sakes, the biggest adoption will come through gaming. Gaming. If you want to make millions, you need to buy these assets that we're talking to you about. Been talking to you about Limpo for I don't know how long. I showed you every purchase most recently. 2 purchases. One of 300,000 and change and one of 600 and something thousand and change. When I tell you I'm ready for the Limpo surge, I'm ready for it. Because they're creating an entire play to earn gaming ecosystem. NFT. They partnered recently with Polygon Studios. And y'all sitting over here on your thumbs, twiddling your computer thumbs, and not getting into the asset. Once again, you will be proven right. Well, I will be proven right. That the wizardry is on point. Now, me personally, you want to get into things early before they go up. So those were 2 that I mentioned on the Wizard Picks of November. Also, we have here Munch. Guys, I recommend looking at some of these other projects. I'm going to be going over a couple of them. Bondly, I'm going to be doing a deep dive on as well. Now, Munch is a project that's charity-based DeFi project. Give back, get back. So you're going to see a lot of projects that are going to be coming out that are actually serving a great purpose, but also utilizing crypto and blockchain at the same time while doing it. Remember, everything is changing. So with projects like Munch, you'll be able to, give Munch to your favorite charities. So let's just take a look at Munch. The mission behind Munch is we are a sustainable and decentralized project that distributes wealth where it needs to be. Why Munch? because it supports causes that need you. 3% of each transaction is automatically sent to a charity picked by the community. Profit by holding, 2% of each transaction is distributed to holders for passive income, and 2% goes to marketing and buybacks. Trustless donations, stable assets, and rewards. Now let's take a look.
After raising and donating $1 million to charity, we would like to say thank you to our community. Today, we have made history, and we did it together. As a global community, together, we can make a difference. Join our mission in bringing forth meaningful change, supporting causes that truly benefit the lives of people across the planet, and bringing joy to every corner of the globe. We can create something extraordinary. That's why we are forming a single community, one which seeks to give everyone the opportunity to thrive, to realize our shared vision for a brighter future. It's our dream to build this together. We are the Munch Project, redefining charity, proud of our achievements.
Boom. This is Munch, ladies and gentlemen. Makes you want to munch on to something. This Munch charity is the Manny Pacquiao Foundation. Now, I think this is the future. And I think being in a project like Munch earlier on will give you insight and or return on investment in the future. You have the top contributors here, and you see Netvrk. How to buy Munch, you can get it on Uni and or Pancake Swap. I bought mine, I believe, on Pancake. And these are the team members, ladies and gentlemen. You can come here, you can do a little more digging for yourself, but understand, we're going to make this money. Let's go! And right here, last but not least, let me show you, see what else I can show you. Vera is going to change the world. This is another project backed by Annie Mocha. Basically, it's going to allow for us to be able to buy, sell, rent, lend our NFTs. So somebody can buy your NFT that's worth $10,000 in payments, and it will all be stored with a smart contract. And if the person if they fail to pay, then the smart contract will revert the asset back to the rightful owner. Also, ladies and gentlemen, blind boxes is also another one. I think it's a great asset, especially considering where NFTs are going. And if you are a collector, you understand what a blind box is. Basically blind boxes are a box of toys or figures or collectibles that come in maybe about 10 in a box, and they're separated in its own individual box. So you'll never know exactly what you're going to get, but you may have the opportunity to win something very valuable. So this is what they're doing with Blind Box in regards to NFTs, curating these assets. So I recommend coming here. I'm going to do a deeper dive on this because I think it deserves it. And I think it's one that, you definitely want to have in your arsenal. But I do want to, I want to show a video of blind boxes. Hopefully I can find it again. Let's see. Just to give you guys an understanding from a visual perspective.
Heutzutage fragen sich viele Menschen, könnte dies der richtige Zeitpunkt sein, um zu investieren, wie eToro.
Non-fungible tokens are probably the hottest thing in all of cryptocurrency right now. You've got CryptoPunks selling for over $7 million. You've got people buying NFTs left and right. And perhaps you're wanting to get started investing in NFTs, but you are simply overloaded by choices. You don't know where to start. That is where Blind Boxes comes into play. Blind Boxes gives you a way of opening a random mystery box of NFTs. Now, although you don't know exactly what NFTs you will get, you do know that they have been independently curated and that they're a collection of limited edition NFTs so that you can start your own NFT collection. Hey everyone, and welcome. This is Robert with Altcoin Buzz, and in today's video, we're taking a beginner's overview, a general look at blind boxes. Now, blind boxes is something that I'm actually excited about because it brings a gamified approach to NFTs. So just step back for a minute and imagine that you're a kid again and you're opening those Pokemon card packs, those Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! You're opening these card packs, and the cool thing about it is that you don't know what you're going to get, right? You know that you want to get some good cards, but you don't know exactly what is going to be in that specific pack. And that's kind of the entire premise behind blind boxes. As someone just getting started in NFTs, you have what's known as the paradox of choice. There are so many different NFTs, so many different NFT creators, so many different places that you can buy NFTs that you might be completely overloaded. So what Blind Box does is it says you can buy a box of NFT collectibles and there'll be a certain type, a certain collection theme or something like that. So you know a little bit about what you're getting, but you don't know the exact NFTs. On top of that, all of the NFTs in the box are chosen by a curator that has a good financial incentive to make sure that you're getting a high quality product. So it kind of takes a lot of the guesswork out of purchasing NFTs as well as making it a fun experience. Now, Blind Boxes is designed to help three separate groups of people: collectors, curators, and creators, which we will talk about all of them in this video. But to start off with, we will start with the collection aspect.
So, guys, that's just a quick summary of what blind boxes entails. I'm going to do a deeper dive on it, showing you why it is such a great hold. And for those who can't afford it, I recommend it. For those of you who can't, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be plenty of other opportunities where we're going to provide you so that you're able to build your portfolio up so that you can purchase and afford other assets that we're bringing to you. We're bringing assets that are on all different levels from all different sectors. And ladies and gentlemen, the prices range. They're different price range, but we do specialize on bringing you the earliest gems at the lowest price points and having the patience enough to be able to reap the benefits. If you do not have patience, ladies and gentlemen, trust and believe you will never make any real money in crypto. Now, I highly recommend, ladies and gentlemen, that you definitely do the research that we recommend you do, which is 6 degrees of separation, so that you're able to start to see these assets that can now be owned by you earlier on before everybody else hears about them and or starts talking about them. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who this is. This is your boy, Brando. Please investigate truth on your own terms.